Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Maurice, and it is now Halloween season. Even though a lot of y'all motherfuckers always skip Thanksgiving and go straight into Halloween, I swear. But I am gonna try to do 31 reviews for horror movies. And I wanted to do this a while ago, but ended up didn't doing it. And then I tried doing 25 days of Christmas, and I was just short by a couple, but here we are. I feel like I have a little extra time because I have like 3 days off of work, so I can spend the majority of the day watching and reviewing. All right. Now, also, I wanted to do this review a little earlier, but my asthma has been acting up since January of this year. Been in the hospital like 5, 6 times. So yeah, that's why I'm getting to it a little late. So I'm gonna try to make this video quick. And hell, if I'm out of breath, my asthma. That's why. But yes, and I'm gonna do horror. I'm gonna do horror comedies, anything that's horror, psychological horror, all that type, And I'm also do not just old movies. I'm gonna do movies that came out this year. Movies like Weapons. Hopefully, I can check out Weapons. I'm not, if it's in theaters, I go check it out. Movies like Weapons, Sinners, all types of shit. I want to see that movie Good Boy with the dog. But if they kill the dog, man, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna automatically give it an F, just so y'all know. If they kill that dog, it's getting an F. So here we are, first review. We're gonna start with Until Dawn. So Until Dawn is based off the 2015 video game. It's about 5 friends that go up to a cabin to look for a missing friend, but then they have to. Okay, actually, I was describing the game. This is totally different from the game. All right, they're stuck in this cabin. They can't leave. They have to survive until dawn. Now, the difference between the game and the movie is a time loop. The game doesn't have a time loop. The movie does. And in each time they die, they deal with a different enemy. So I just want to say my biggest issue with this movie is it's not Until Dawn. It's just the name. Because the game is basically it's a horror movie, but you're in the control of the characters and you're making all the choices. So okay, the killer's coming towards you. Do you run to the kitchen? Do you run upstairs? You make those choices, and whatever choice you make, it affects the game. They have the butterfly effect. They mention that heavily throughout the game. And yes, you deal with a psycho killer that's here. You also deal with a creature that's called, I think it's the Wendigo, that's also in the movie. But like those were the main two things you were dealing with in the game. And all the characters can die, a couple of them, or they can all live. It's all based on the choices that you make. And the game was actually scary. I tried to play it again a couple days ago, and goddamn, these lights are bright. Holy shit. But I tried to play the game a couple days ago, and I was just like, yeah, this shit's scary. Because I was just sitting there walking, and it's like this asylum, and son just told me to look out the corner, and all of a sudden I just see this fucking creature climbing up the walls, and I'm like, oh, that motherfucker's getting ready to come in here. But the movie is completely different. It's a time loop. And I don't like that because it's not what the game was. But on the flip side, I give them credit because it's not just the same thing happening over and over again. Okay, so let's say they get killed by a psycho killer. Now the next loop, they're going to be dealing with the witch. The next loop, they're going to be dealing with the zombie, or an exorcism or something. It's different each time. So you know what? I actually do like that. I give them props on that. That was creative. The characters though, this is my second time watching this movie, and I still don't know their names. There's nothing. None of them stand out. They're so generic. Like I don't care about them at all. If any one of them died, like for real, I wouldn't care. Like I don't know their names not one bit. So it's just like the characters are throwaway. The Peter Stormare is returning as Dr. Allen, whatever the fuck his name is, from the game. And in the movie, I'm just like, bro, what is he doing here? Like I didn't like him. It was just like, yeah, they got the fucking doctor, but I feel like he's playing somebody different. And then when they finally go against the main villain, I'm like, that's how y'all end it? That's the end of that little fight, that little battle. That shit was straight horrible. I was really looking like, are y'all serious? Now the kills, I actually liked a lot of the kills. Like, I mean, there was one that was just like, okay, we're just gonna sit here and if we just sit here in the bathroom, then we'll be fine. No, no, it was not fine. If anything, I would say that that was probably like the worst death that they had in the whole movie. Cause I'm just like, holy shit. It was just wild. Like, honestly, it's probably my favorite part of the movie. And then there's one section where it goes into like a found footage that go into like a montage of their deaths because they have at least like 13 times. So you don't see all 13, but in this montage you do. And some of those I'm just like, I would have rather saw, you know, a full scene of that, not just a couple seconds, because that right there, that little creature or whatever, looks more interesting than what we had going on. So yeah, but I kind of see what people were saying about like Resident Evil fans. I kind of see what y'all meant, when y'all say y'all hated the Resident Evil movies because it's not Resident Evil, because it's like it's completely different, totally new characters. Yeah, y'all throw in characters from the game, but they really don't do shit, and then y'all throw them out in the next movie. So I get what they saying because now I have that with Until Dawn. I played the game, I beat the game, I was excited to see the movie, and I was just like, this is not the game. So I mean, I could say that with Uncharted, but they did a lot better with Uncharted than this did. At least that was still kind of Uncharted. But yeah, I say the characters throwaway. The climax with the villain trash. The kills, the deaths, I enjoy them. I mean, the concept is good. Just the fact that they do put a spin on it by having different, different enemies come after them. If you really like the game, you're probably not gonna like the movie. But if you never played the game, I'd say you enjoy this. So I'm gonna give Until Dawn a C. It wasn't horrible. Just again, if y'all would have called this movie something else, I probably would have liked it a lot better. But I'm expecting the game, and then oh my god, they put in a cameo from one of the characters from the game. Because remember, the characters in the game were actually actors like Hayden Panettiere, Rami Malek. Fuck that. They threw in Rami Malek's character. Like just it's just a photo cameo. And it was really just his CGI PlayStation 4 character. I'm like, if you couldn't get, just a picture of Rami Malek, then don't throw it in there because that shit just looked off. It just didn't go right. It looked stupid. I'm like, why would you put that in there? I ain't gonna lie. I should have fucking turned on all the lights in the crib before I came in here and put these fucking lights on because oh my god, I know I'm blinking like 100 times, bro, because I am not used to this light, bro. I've been just chilling in the dark all day. But yes, Until Dawn, if you've seen it, comment down below. Oh my god. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And also, throw some horror movie suggestions down there. I'm going to be doing I'm gonna be, watching and reviewing a couple of these a day. That way, when I'm at work, I have them coming out. So, yeah, like Wednesday through Friday was when I will be watching and doing all my reviews. So, yeah, throw some in there, you know what I'm saying, so I can try and get to them. If it's something I got to buy, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna buy it. But if it's something that's on like Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, or whatever, I can watch it. So yeah, throw your suggestions down there and I will get to it. And yeah, thanks for watching. And as always, I will see y'all next time. Peace. So much for making this quick. I'm looking at this shit, it's almost 10 minutes.